Hi everyone, I've got some beautiful boho fashion for you here today. I'm going to do a try on as I always do, and I'm going to talk about how to wear boho in a modern way so that we're looking more boho chic. This gorgeous boho red dress has white and mauve flowers through the print. V neckline with ruffles, has a bodice in the waist with some more ruffles. Have a red pair of tasseled earrings here, as you can see as I hold them up to match the dress. Because they're tasseled and they have that boho style to them, they make the dress look more boho. A lovely rattan clutch bag here with a tribal print running down the front, and the tribal print has red in it. If I wear this little clutch with this dress, because it has a boho theme, I'm definitely going to look more boho. The whole style will be influenced now by the accessory. The point I'm making here is your accessories will influence your boho pieces. With these long red beads, when I put them over the dress, the beads also have a boho influence. Instead of wearing the red tasseled earring or the boho bag or beads or any accessories that have a boho style to them, I'm going to go against style. I'm wearing a simple gold pendant that doesn't indicate any style other than a modern style, a pair of gold hoops that you can wear just about with any style. I'm going to pair the dress back with a classic modern bag. I think these days to look more boho modern or boho chic, probably a good idea not to put too many boho pieces back with your dress or your boho garments. I think the easiest way to do that is to have your accessories going against style, going in a non-boho direction. Now, of course, if you really like to wear all your boho together, absolutely do so. If that's your particular style, and some women love that style, this is for the women that love boho, but they don't want to go all out boho. Some women that really like boho don't like to wear the very pretty florally prints like this dress. It's very, very feminine. It's a really pretty dress, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. Wearing a black print dress like this one is a good option for the ladies that don't want all those pretty colors and those soft feminine colors. As you can see, if I add these boho tasseled earrings back with the black dress, I'm going to influence the style a lot. The outfit will definitely look more boho. If I add this bag, which has the tassels down the side, tassels often indicate a boho theme. It has some stitching here all around. This bag is not screaming boho, but it definitely has a boho influence. If I wear the dress with a bag like this, a more simple structured black bag, it won't give me a boho direction. I've teamed the black dress up with a pair of rose gold Birkenstocks. Now they're great sandals, but as you can see, as I put them with this black dress, I'm really going back into the boho style more so. I switched out the Birkenstocks for a simple pair of black espadrilles. Espadrilles do go back really lovely with boho style, but they go with lots of style. They look fantastic with resort and coastal style as well. I've added in a couple of silver, sort of rustic silver bracelets here, because certain silver styles in jewelry are really synonymous with the boho look. We don't want to look overly boho, we would take them off. There's lots of dresses and lots of garments that have a little bit of a boho influence, but they don't necessarily have to go in that direction. Once again, it's how we style them up and how we add our accessories or more tasseled earrings here. You're probably thinking, how on earth does she own all those tasseled earrings? Well, I went through a tasseled earring phase. In fact, I went through an earring phase, and I guess I went through a necklace phase too. So here I am with the tasseled earrings, the long beads, and this dress that isn't necessarily totally boho is starting to look more boho. Don't mistake me, there's nothing wrong with boho influenced jewelry and accessories, nothing at all. I just think if you're wearing them with boho garments and you're adding too many back in, you might not get that boho chic look that you'd like to get. Such a beautiful, richly embroidered and sequin clutch. It does have a little bit of the boho direction. I'd most likely look like I was going more into the boho look. Wearing the dress with a more plain but equally as lovely bag with the off-white trim is going to give it a whole other look. It won't be so boho directional. The white heel slides that I've teamed it up with really don't have much of a boho look at all. It really has changed the whole outfit. Some of us might wear a lovely dress like this with a pair of sneakers, and now I know a lot of you don't like to wear sneakers with dresses or skirts, and even trousers. If you've watched some of my videos and some of my shorts, the sneakers have become a modern fashion item. I've added a modern chain to this dress, so I've really taken it almost outside the boho look. I really love my white feminine peasant blouses. I've teamed it up with a feminine wrap skirt in a pretty blue and white print that could look a little bit boho. If I added a long beaded pendant like this, I'm going to look, yes, more boho. Or a string of wooden beads and some stone bracelets. And stone bracelets like this with a charm, a silver charm on them with a little wing, that's a boho looking bracelet. With the blouse and the skirt, I put the Birkenstocks on. And I think you can see it's definitely heading more in a boho direction. How would I wear this blouse? How would I wear this skirt? For the white peasant blouse, I got rid of the jewelry, got rid of the Birkenstocks. I put on a pair of contemporary looking jeans. They've just got a slight bootleg cut to them, and I've put on some modern looking white espadrilles. I've also added in a rattan bag, but it's a very neutral rattan bag, and rattan bags, as I said, can go with the boho look, but they also go with coastal looks. They're always casual, but they go with lots of different garments. I've also put a neutral coloured belt on, which really doesn't have a particular direction other than it's a modern belt. To add a little bit of extra style and a pop of colour, you can always add in a bright coloured bag. For the blue and white floral maxi skirt, I put on a printed tee. It says Arizona. You guys might not be into this look. Putting a printed tee with a floral skirt might be all too much for you. I rather like it. The reason being is the graphic tee is a little bit edgy and the printed skirt is very soft and very feminine. So once again, I've gone against style with the skirt and put a top that you probably wouldn't think of putting with a skirt like this. I've also added in a large face gold watch with a white band. Watches like this are quite modern at the moment. They have been for some time, and they do give quite a bit of style to outfits. They don't have a boho theme to them. And I've put some white sand shoes with the skirt outfit. If the graphic tee isn't you, just a plain white t-shirt or some sort of white top, probably stretch top that's quite simple and quite fitted. The reason being that A-line maxi skirts like this look better with fitted tops or semi-fitted tops is because they do have quite a bit of fabric in them. This one's quite A-line, it's got quite a bit of fabric in it. It's printed as well, and you're wearing it from the waist down, so it's a little bit dominant. If I have something busy and voluminous up the top, it's all going to be a little bit too much. It won't have that nice streamlined look to it. When I'm wearing the plain white top with the buttons down the front and the lovely puff sleeves, this is when I added in the neutral stone bracelets, just to give it a touch of boho. This is the most beautiful embroidered peasant blouse. It has gorgeous embroidery all down the sleeves. There's pinks, there's baby blues, there's a little bit of light tan in there. The colours are soft, tiny bit of black as well, even a tiny bit of red. The colours are just beautiful. The embroidery is beautiful. I'm a little bit of a sucker for embroidered blouses like this. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I just so appreciate the creative craft of embroidery. In my eyes, embroidery can be absolutely just a beautiful craft. This blouse definitely has a boho look. Now this is where you have to be a little bit careful with a blouse like this. It's very busy. It's a statement piece blouse. The drama of the puff sleeves and all the embroidery on it, you want to keep it simple. This is definitely the time for minimal jewelry. I personally would not be adding something like some long beads with this blouse. Teamed up my beautiful embroidered blouse with a pair of light wash distressed looking relaxed, and they've got a bit of a rip through them, jeans. That was a mouthful. Using the lovely little off-white structured bag again, teaming back with the blouse. The blouse is actually cream, by the way. I think it's coming up cream, it's not white. I've got the neutral belt on again and a pair of clear espadrilles. This blouse is so quintessential boho style, you can't avoid the fact that it is a boho blouse. But wearing it with garments that are less boho are going to give you that chic look. If you're like me and you just love a blouse like this, there is no reason you couldn't wear it with a pair of classic dark wash straight leg jeans and a pair of nude pumps. So now I've teamed up the beautiful embroidered boho blouse with classic pieces. We've got a dark wash straight leg jeans, we've got a pair of pumps, and I've got the structured bag with it. The cutest cotton pink striped blouse with tassels down the front. There's so much detail on this with shell buttons. These are not only tassels down the front, there's little beads there and shells hanging off the beads. I don't think you're going to pick that up so easily. So it's kind of boho going into a coastal look. I put a shell pink fitted blazer over the gorgeous striped boho blouse with all the tassels and the beads and the shells. So you can put your classics back with boho. In fact, blazers over boho dresses looks fantastic. Break the rules, ladies. Break the rules. Mix and match. Put your classics with your boho. Put your fitted and your structured with your more loose fitting. I think these days women are looking more for the boho chic look than all out boho. As I said earlier, if that's your vibe, if that's your thing, you go with what you love. Always go with what you love. I know you will anyway, and so you should. Thank you, gorgeous people. Mwah. Bye-bye now, everyone. Have a lovely day.